Hi, this is a quick Google explainer, just covering the topic to Google or not to Google. And what I'm talking about here is, should you have an active presence on Google? Is it important or is it not? So I'm not giving any secrets away when I tell you that Google is obviously enormous when it comes to search, and it is easily the biggest search engine. Something like 95% of all searches are done on mobile or done on Google, and it's about 90% on desktop. So Google completely outstrips the market, and therefore it's crucial in terms of having your Google presence so that people can find you and they can come to your restaurant. Also, when people are on Google, they have buyer intent. That means that when they're looking for a restaurant, or if they're looking for anything else, plumber, electrician, whatever it is, but when they're looking for something, they want it now. I mean, literally, when it comes to restaurants, they are literally hungry and they're looking to go there straight away. That's not true on social media. If somebody's on Facebook or Instagram, they may just be browsing, they may be chatting to friends, they may just be, having fun, really, but not actively searching for a restaurant, perhaps. And that is why Google is that much more crucial than the social media platforms in that respect. Google's also driving a cultural change whereby, in the past, people used to perhaps book a restaurant, even in the fairly recent past, online, or phone up the restaurant or whatever to book a restaurant. Now, particularly among the young people, they're more inclined to be, when they're out for an evening, to actually just check out the restaurants. Perhaps they're out for a drink or a cafe or whatever, and then check for restaurants there. And I mean, obviously, it allows them to discuss. Would you like to go for Indian food or Italian food or whatever it is? And they can discuss and then look it up on Google. And therefore, the immediacy of being able to find a restaurant and also to book it. You can book it obviously on the Google. It's important that the restaurant is linked up with the booking system on Google. They can also tell if it's open or busy, and I mean that can cut both ways. But I mean, if a restaurant's very busy, you may choose not to go there because it's busy, or you might take it as a sign that a positive sign that a lot of people want to be there and it's the hip place to be, and so forth. But the fact that they can tell that it's open and how busy it is or not could be a key deciding point for people. Also, of course, people are doing far more research when it comes to restaurants now, whether that's your Google page, whether it's social media pages, Facebook, or whether they go to your website or whatever. But the important thing is to allow people to do that research and therefore have your Google business profile completed so that every little box is checked and so on. I'll give one small example of how useful this can be. I mean, let's say you've got 4 people who want to go to a restaurant. One person has a wheelchair. If a restaurant has wheelchair access and that the box is ticked, and so they know that that's not going to be a problem, it's not going to be an issue, suddenly you've got a booking for 4 people that you may not have had if you hadn't check that box off. So it's important to have all these little things in place because it can only be to your advantage. It's all about, at the end of the day, visibility, having your restaurant visible, whether that's on the map or via the booking system, or coming up as a pin on the map so that people can hit the button to see on directions how to walk or drive to the restaurant. And also to have a star rating, and preferably a good star rating. And of course, the holy grail, so to speak, is to appear in the top 3. If you can get in the top 3, the Google 3-pack, and we'll be talking about that much more in the further lectures or videos, I should say, coming up. Have a look at those, and we'll drill down into that and show you how you can appear well on the Google listings. That's it for me. Just to say thank you. Please subscribe and like the channel, and that does us no end of favors, and we much appreciate it. Thanks very much. Bye bye.